is the 4th seed.
And we have a possibly a Cloud Wario going on versus Ness or Bayo or Peach.
There's a lot of characters that do indeed exist in this game.
That do be like 5 characters out of 80 plus. I mean, this map. Okay, Cloud and Wario.
So, geez.
Okay, we're seeing the Bayo.
We had a PR Bayo in MGB named Mighty Daraga, and we currently have a PR Wario named Matador. I don't think I've ever seen them play though, so this is definitely going to be an interesting one. I do imagine that if Horse, it looks like Horse's Bayo. If Horse can get if Horse can get AK off stage without the bike, he's gonna be dead. Bayo does not take much to Bayo does not have to do much to edgeguard you. And if you're caught without, what a great weight on the air dodge! Does he have bike?
Yeah.
He should get it back now, but and there we go, no tech. Should be fine, but waiting.
But might not be fine. Oh no, but he is. No, but he's not.
No.
But he's not.
Bop. Gonna use the guns from pretty much on the stage, and that's gonna take it. And this is such a huge lead. It seems like in general, both these players have generally good ideas of where the other person's gonna be. It just seems like Horse is getting more off those.
Oh yeah, completely agreed. And right now, Horse is kind of able to use a lot of these Bayo combos we always know. And if they're able to keep AK off stage like they did previously in the first stock, I mean, it might be a really okay. So I remember when before we started, we were watching AK fight, and AK's just kind of practice running. And if they were able to get that bike off stage, that would have been gone for it for Horse.
That would have been the stock, 100%. We saw it almost kill on stage too. So here we go. Yep, gonna throw it above. Not gonna take it just yet.
Not quite yet, but
I guess the forward one
placement
doesn't do as much knockback. Huh? Okay, something to note. But how do you punish that? Just walking a little bit forward.
Walked right
up there.
Walked right into back. Up there.
Yeah, kind of just was stuck in that area, and AK is going like big hands and clapping right there. But Rage is not Rage. Waft is coming up, and there it is. No,
it's been missing Waft.
Yeah, and he. This is worst case scenario because you were right there to get fully charged to Waft. Like you were just a few seconds off, and you used half Waft, and you immediately died after. So you're Waftless right now with the Bear who's sorta in kill percent, but not really. And
a Bayo who's great at edge guarding and getting these combos in on you, getting a clean 79% off of yourself while they're still with 2 stocks, and the percent just keeps racking up.
Yeah, should be able to get back on stage fine, but
nope.
You went for a down tilt and they went for that back air. If you're in the air, down tilt probably isn't gonna hit you. So that was just a very nice play coming out from Horse.
Love the Bayo movement going on. Absolutely, like the for both players actually, both of them great at aiming the projectiles as much as they can, bike and the guns, Bayo's shield gun, and just great plays from both players. Honestly, even though God, hold on, the name's coming up. Even though Horse did get that first game, I can still see us going either way within 3 games.
Yeah, it's definitely still possible for AK to bring one back. He did see wasted Waft, which is, there's the whole joke that you start with Wario with 2 stocks. Just because it always should be assumed that you're losing your stock to Waft, because how little commitment it takes to combo into that move. However, if you waste it, you're pretty much you have a bike.
No.
You're fine.
Oh, there was a bike. Okay.
But up till back air, not gonna take it yet. He has a jump and gonna get past the Bayonetta. It's not gonna get caught by any option. And he's like, aggressive option off the ledge. However, how do you get back? Oh, the bike train with Dare and up throw. I think somebody would F throw kill.
And
doesn't matter. Up smash, lingering hitbox, gonna catch AK floating just a little bit.
Yeah, definitely so. And right now, like we said earlier, AK has gone with these combos into Waft, and honestly, with Wario, Waft is exactly what you need. And if you whiff it at all, it's kind of a dead game. That's Warrior's kind of finishing move and something that makes him a lethal character to fight against. But right now, Horus is kind of putting it to shame as they're able to get a bunch of these combos. Oh, we're getting out of the combo as you should. Great move on AK. Could have been even more lethal had he not gotten out of that with I believe it was Nair.
That was the Nair traded with the uppy hitbox. The uppy lingers for a little bit, and it does go through the stage. So it looks like it traded, and Horus air dodge, and at that point you're dead. Bayo does have a really good recovery, but if you don't have a jump and you do air dodge super low to the blast zone,
you're basically dead. There's too much of a frame kind of invincibility going on, and it's just almost impossible to come back on ledge unless you have one of those like freaky recoveries.
Great, there's a bike idea. Waft is ready. Now the whole question of do you use it this stock or do you save it for next? You should probably honestly the bike extension. That was super good in the back. He's gonna take it.
Use that waft for last stock. Has to use that waft for last stock.
You have the waft for this stock, and you do have the lead. So this is a very good position. Oh, you rolled into up tilt. And that back there, he's gonna take it. So we have on paper an even game, but it's a Wario with waft, not dead. Gonna be able to pass with an out, and this is super
close.
Nice. Yeah. This is a Nair, maybe like an read, up tilt read, up air, maybe, possibly. So yeah, while Horus does have to play the aggressor, Horus is in action. AK has to play the aggressor here. Horus's punishes have to be crisp. They have to be ready because you could die to just any bad option you pull. Dude, extension off the bike. What? Oh my God. That was so great. That was actually really smart. Go.
Oh, but there we go! Yes!
The slap! Okay, that was great. So, when you hit an item in this game, when you hit anything in this game, it extends the amount of time the hitbox is out just because of game code stuff. I don't know, there's a more specific answer. But if you hit something, it extends the hitbox on lane. So, doing that, hitting the bike extended the hitbox that Waft is out for, and even when Horus tried air dodging past it, it lingered for long enough that the Waft sour spot still hit. And that put him in such a bad position. And unfortunately for Horus, AK is able to get that slap. And
that was intense. Okay, and now again, like I told you, once again, could go anyone's game right now. 1-1, last game of the set. And again, anyone's game. If AK is able to get that waft like he's been trying to desperately get for the past 2 games, like the waft that we know about that Wario is able to get, it's an absolute absolute win if he's able to get that even once in this game. But
wait, great SDI out.
Yeah, great getting out of that.
And the problem here though is that you still have to take these stocks before Bayo does, and Bayo is very good at taking stocks off edge guards or just off loose hits or something. And if AK isn't playing super well, they can just lose because of it. And even then, Waft can only do so much for you if you can't take 2 other stocks.
No, right now.
Yeah, there's just so much going on right now. Up tilt back here, going to live it.
Not quite gonna get it. Might be trying to land some kind of. Oh no, I was surprised they didn't land any kind of forward smash or up smash in order to get that final stock off of get that first stock off of AK. But not good on AK for not allowing themselves to jump up into the air because they would have gotten hit by Bayo guns. Like, there's so much great adaptation for both players.
AK's ledge options have been very good after that first game. He's been recovering really well. And honestly, F throw should, or down throw should take it. One of those should take it. Yeah, off the top, we're gonna see F throw and
picking the motorcycle.
I don't get rid of it.
Might as well have to.
Yeah, and not terrible position. You're close. No way. Mid stage, the last hit of Dare coming out, just barely hitting points. But we were in such like a neutral battle that they're both on their second stock. And AK has Waft.
Yeah, so Waft is not. Yeah.
So this is a fairly fine position to be in. In fact, you're going to take it out of the combo. No.
I'm actually surprised I didn't, from how far the state that Blast Zone was, or how close Blast Zone was to them. I'm surprised I didn't actually take that stock from Horse.
Yeah. And right now the Dare hitbox coming in. Even game. Quote unquote even. But
Go even. If that Waff comes out, it definitely disadvantage at any point for Horse.
yeah, and jumping, landing over that side to be right in front of AK is a. How's AK gonna take the stock? How's both these players gonna take the stock? That shouldn't be
Again,
it.
a
But
little bit
that's
percentage
a little bit of healing, but getting them off stage is what's important. And a bike throw is gonna take it. So you are up with a waff. Doesn't matter.
The first smash takes the Waff away, and putting them both at one stock, completely back in neutral, or for neutral.
AK still has that waff. It's still online. Wait, but does it matter? It does. Oh, Horse was trying to go for something a little bit more there. But you took 76%, and this is not the greatest position. Although once again, a landing up air, a nair can convert into anything for that Watt right now. And
all he needs is that landing up any of these landing up air into like just anything to convert into Waft is all he needs in order to really close out this game for himself. Or Horse, of course, going with these Bayo combos that he was able to kind of maneuver and. Oh no! He just did it! He's just crazy! He's crazy! He's absolutely insane!
Nuts! These Wafts have been ballsy, but they've worked out really well for him.
Absolutely insane. He literally just sat there for 2 seconds. Both players were just completely still, and then waft, and then the red screen of death. And that was it. That was game. Like I said, if he gets waft, it's game.